Hello YouTube, it's Melissa, and I'm here today because I'm going to start another layout, and I wanted to kind of give you a little walkthrough. Now, if you watched any of my videos, you know that this is going to be a starter page to our Colorado vacation. So this is going to be an 8.5 by 11. It's going to be the backside of another layout I recently did. So I pulled out my little folder here with all my travel embellishments in it and my papers and whatnot. And this is the first time I believe I'm doing this, so this is going to be kind of fun. I printed a photo. This is a picture of the Colorado mountains, and it was kind of our view pretty much every day leading up to our cottage that we stayed at. And so I found these Heidi Swap stickers, and I like Discover, and I pulled my Lawn Fawn, Cole's ABCs, to spell out Colorado. And I'm going to just embellish this page very little, I'm guessing. I'm trying to keep it minimalistic. And then, of course, I'll have the follow-up page being a pocket page with lots of our photos. And actually, what I'm going to do, because I took a ton of photos, is I'm going to start a list. We were there, not including travel days, for 7 days. So I'll start a list, and on each day we did something. And so I will choose potentially the best photo or a couple of the best photos from that day and go from there. I am realistic with the fact that I myself cannot scrap every single photograph. I would love to be the person that can, but I cannot. And so to keep myself from being overwhelmed, I just keep myself very realistic. So I will pick maybe 20 of the best photos from the vacation and get them into an album and for everybody to enjoy, because yeah, I want to get it documented. And you know, I'm okay with that. I've mentioned that before. And so anyways, I like having this big 8.5 by 11 layout and then this big photo to be the focal point. I decided to use this little yellow bicycle. It's from the Escape collection. I'm going to use this as my color palette. Most of you guys know that I pull colors usually for projects from pattern papers that that I enjoy. So this one I'm going to pull like the teals, the greens, the blues, and this gray will be my neutral, and it will be the accompaniment to my pocket page as well, which I'll share as I go. So I'm going to do the layout for this, and then I will select the photographs for the next side. So I have pulled all of my travel things. My girlfriend lent me a handful of things, and a couple of things she lent me were some stamps from Close to My Heart that have to do with the outdoors and hiking and nature. And so this one happens to be called Timberline, and then this one is called Camping Delight. It's super cute. We did a lot of hiking and whatnot. And then this one is called A Journey. And so I don't believe these are available anymore. I could be wrong, but anyway, I'm hoping to use those. And then I do have some embellishments pulled from my, you know, I use this same packet every single time I do a travel or summer themed type of page. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And so stay tuned. I'll be back. Bye. Hello YouTube, I'm back, and I have my layout to share. And so let's get started. So like I said before, this was an 8.5 by 11. So I'll go ahead and start by showing you a close-up and then kind of talking you through it. Okay, so the first thing I did was printed the photo, and this happens to be a 5 by 8.5. And then before I adhered it onto my layout, I ran this through my typewriter. Because it's an 8.5 by 11, I was able to run it through. I don't have a large format typewriter or printer, so that's why I usually add the journaling strips. But anyway, so up here and other places on the layout, I went ahead and did some Studio Calico. This is Clay Mist, and I like it because it's just a little subtle, almost looks like a Versamark splatter. So I did that, and then these were cut aparts, and actually I have the smaller version from Jelly Bean Soup. It's the Sightseeing Stew, and you can see it's full of little bits of, you know, like tiny Project Life cards. And so this was the big version, the See the World. I had a 12 by 12 sheets that I just cut apart. And I tore the top. This was a piece of orange because, like I mentioned, I wanted to follow along with this color scheme. Okay, so this was just a scrap of orange, this sticker, and, well, actually this sticker is from October Afternoon. I took it from right here. And then this one is from Jelly Bean Soup. It's actually from the Sightseeing Stew, their little sticker labels. And then I added a piece of red for my stash. This West was just a word sticker I had from my travel ephemera. Let the Adventure Begin is like a canvas tag, and I'm not sure where it came from, but it's been in my stash for a really long time. So I just put it here and then stapled the ends. I used red line adhesive to put that on. Family favorite, that is from this Jelly Bean Soup. These are just a bunch of circles, and I stamped it in, let's see, I used white detail embossing powder, and I stamped it on a dark gray cardstock and used my circle punch to punch it out. Down here, I used the word Discover. It's kind of like a puffy sticker. And then I used my Lawn Fawn, Kohl's ABCs, and cut out with a navy. And then the Discover was from Heidi Swapp, No Limits. And this is what I have left, a little like puffy words. And then on the bottom, I added a strip of gray just to kind of border it in. And then I added another strip on the bottom and then a piece of orange from my stash. And I just tore the edge to tuck it in there, kind of just because I felt like it was kind of heavy on the right, and I wanted to bring a little bit over to the left. So I'll show you again a close-up, and then, yeah, I like it a lot. And so this will lead into all of my vacation goodness. And I'll actually go ahead and read the journaling to you. It says, "Isn't this the most beautiful sight? This is what we saw every day turning on to our cabin road, our welcome home from the Lost Creek Ranch. We had no real idea where this vacation adventure would go, but we jumped right into all the fun. My goodness, this is a gorgeous piece of country, full of wonder and possibilities. We had a great week of fun, and this spot is on our list for sure of places to see again." And then I wrote the date. And now, after this layout, I went ahead and took the same grade cardstock, and I pulled a Becky Higgins. This is a panoramic, and it runs like this. I've used one of these before in the past, and so what I'll go ahead and do next is I've already cut the paper. It's 2 sheets stuck in each pocket, so I have the freedom you know, to use staples and washi and anything that I need to. And then here's how I start. I'll go through my pictures and start with a pencil, and I'll place the ones that I think I want to use, and then I will go ahead and print them and get started. So yeah, stay tuned. And thanks so much for watching, guys. And I'll be back with another share of the extra photos that I had from the trip. And you can find me on Facebook at Cut It Up Creations, Instagram at Cut It Up Creations, and I'll have a link below this video in the description box. And I would love for you to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.